Ladies and gentlemen, today in this video I'm going to start off by throwing around this big, or not big, but like 3-inch, 4-inch bluegill swim bait for some bass in this here pond. This is Lake Archer, the pond on my campus at college, so I'm kind of stuck at this fishing spot primarily for the next several ever. But I have a feeling it's kind of cold this morning, so I don't know if the bass are going to be too active. So what is most likely going to happen is I'm going to take some casts with this bluegill swim bait, and if I don't get much bass, then I'm going to switch to live bait for some catfish. Hopefully we can get some monsters. There's some monster catfish in here, so if the bass don't cooperate, hopefully the catfish will. This looks good. I will say that it looks good to me. I don't know why it wouldn't work, but maybe this just is not the time to do it. What the heck was that about, guys? Did you see that? I literally just said, it happens all the time. I'm like, maybe this isn't the time to use a spinner bait. And the second I said that word, I catch the smallest bass I think that's actually in this pond. But look at that. That's pretty cool. First one of the day, finally. On a spinner bait. Thank you for getting the skunk off the board, buddy. That's pretty cool. I literally said that and he just bit it, like, as I said it. Let's give it a try. Give it a try real quick. That's a fish. It's actually a fish. No! Oh, I got him. Guys, I got him. Look at that. Second bass. Second little bass on the spinnerbait. Not a hog by any means, but bigger than the last one. Now you can be free. Ladies and gents, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put some corn on this hook again. I'm gonna go check for carp, for that carp over there one more time. If he's not there, I'm gonna use that corn to catch a sunfish. Once I catch a sunfish, I'm gonna chuck a live sunfish out and try to catch a absolute monster catfish while I study some things, because the bass are kind of just not having it today. And yeah, I kind of want to just hook into something. So if I see a carp, I'll catch it. If I don't, I'll catch a catfish. Because there's some giant catfish in here, guys. What is he? Are these flat? Yeah, okay, yeah. So the corn is for two things: carp and bluegill. So hopefully we're gonna get one of the two. Hey guys, he came back pretty quick. I'm sorry, I apologize for the chaotic video, but this is what I was doing. I literally put the corn out there, got my book out to read it for class, and this guy's came out and murdered it. That's him. Well, that's a smaller one. It's not a bad fish. All right, so I want to make sure I don't lose my page. 196, 192, right there. Leave that there. Let's get him over somewhere where I can land him. That is not a bad carp. He almost took my rod away. I want to baby him a little bit. He's pretty big. First carp out of this pond. Not a monster. He's not really fighting like a monster. Keep in mind, I do have pretty heavy braid on here, so he can only do so much. He's only probably like 22 inches, to be honest with you. That's a cute little thing. Look how tiny that thing. That's adorable. That is definitely the smallest carp I've ever caught. I'm not gonna boat flip him though. This is the guy we were after while we were waiting, and we got him. Send him. beach this piece of crap. Oh, come here. Look at that. First sizable fish of today. I think, oh shoot. That thing's like adorably small. He's barely hooked though, so I just want to kind of get him in. Oh, I can like boat flip this thing. Oh, there we go. Landed. Nice carp. Look at that. That thing's adorable. He's like literally 20 inches probably. That's pretty cool. Look at that, guys. And he smashed my rod down. And yeah, he was ready to go. So I'm gonna keep him in the water. And he wants to keep himself in the water. Chill out. I want to get a picture of him just because he's the first carp I got out of here. And we're gonna let him go. That thing's tiny though. Got a picture of him, unhooked him. He's not a giant fish by any means, but he's a solid 5 or 6 pounder. I'm leaning more on 5. Not a giant by any means, but he's actually, I look at it, he's 22 or 23 inches long. So a sizable fish nonetheless. Small carp, but a sizable fish, and there he goes. First cast. First freaking cast. First cast bait. Honestly, he's a little big, but yeah, that's what I mean. The brimmer loaded right here. What was that? Here's a bluegill. So that's okay. That's nice. We caught a bass. There's 4 species of fish in here primarily. As far as I know, well, there's 2 kinds of catfish. There's flathead and channel. But we haven't got to the catfish yet. That's where we're getting to. But so far, we caught a carp. So that's 1. 2 bass. That's 2 species. And we just caught our 3rd species, a bluegill, today. It might just be loaded like right here. Maybe I should have used him for bait because I might not get another one. I lied. Yeah, I think they're stacked right here. This is a hybrid. This is actually a hybrid sunfish. This is between a green sunfish and a bluegill. I've not caught any green sunfish, but this is actually another species. Look, there it goes. It's actually another species for today. So that's kind of nice. We're getting the species. I want to get a smaller one though, so I can use it for bait. I could use a big one for bait. Guys, finally, I was just studying my cam. I got a nice fish on here. Catfish of some kind, I think. Has to be a catfish. Yeah, it's fighting like a catfish. I mean, he's small though. Thought he was giant at first, but he's coming in pretty quick. It's not a giant catfish. Bro, that's a bass. That's a solid 6-pound catty, I think. He's not big, about the same size as the carp. He's fighting like a channel. He's going for flathead, but he's fighting like a channel. He's not coming up. I guarantee you he's that same channel I've caught twice already on the channel. Or on the, what am I talking about? You guys haven't seen the channel catfish I've caught yet, unless you follow my Instagram. This looks like him. He just won't come up. It's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. That is a big boy. I almost lost my rod again, guys. Because I was studying and I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's a pretty thick fish. It's a channel cat. Channel cat. That's cool. Oh, that's a fat channel. Look at this, guys. Not the flathead we were after, but I will take it. That's actually a pretty solid channel catfish. big boy. Look at this, guys. Second big fish of the day. So we've completed our mission. And our mission was to catch a catfish, a bass, a carp, and a bluegill. Oh, and we just caught a nice channel cat. So look at that. Holy crap, guys. That is a big one. That is a big one. We're gonna get a weight on this guy. And I still got my bluegill. That's awesome. Come here, buddy. Oh no, he took my bluegill. My bluegill's in his mouth. I'm just gonna let him have it. Oh, chill out. I need to get a weight on him. We're eating. Oh, that was a good guess, guys. That thing is a 7-pound catfish. I thought it was 6. It's 7. So that's awesome. I'm getting a picture of it, obviously. I'm just gonna put all the pictures I take of fish are always just kind of like right beside the rod. Oh shoot! That was a dumb idea. I almost just lost my scale because I'm dumb and I just I'm keeping them in the water. All right, what was I saying? All the pictures I take beside the rod, so people know I'm not capping for measurements. This is a big rod. The butt is probably like 15 inches or so. I think I measured it before. It's around 15 inches. So yeah, he's still got that bluegill in his mouth. That is a nice channel kitty. Let's get a picture of this guy. Here we go, guys. I think you guys can see this. He didn't waste any stinking time, did he? Sorry for not putting the hook set on here. I just was fighting this for a couple minutes. It's a giant catfish. It is a giant catfish. Last time this happened, the thing got away. Last time I hooked a catfish this size, I tried to mess with the camera and it got off. So I make sure I set the hook good. Oh my gosh. That drag is tight, guys. He's pulling it. I don't know I think it's a channel cat, but it must be big. You should have seen the initial hook set. This thing went berserk, but I didn't want to lose him for you guys, so, and for me. I did not want to lose this fish. This is a giant. Oh my gosh, it's massive. I just gotta look at it. It's freaking massive. It's coming in. Holy crap! It's a flathead! It's a big flathead! It's a giant flathead! Oh my gosh! Yes! Yes, bro! Yes, bro! Holy crap! That's it might be the biggest fish I've ever caught. Okay. Alright, what is going on here, guys? I gotta land this thing. I don't know how to land it. I'm gonna walk it down here and land this fish. I'm gonna grab my phone here real quick. Might not be the best. Oh, he's barely hooked. No, never mind. We're not doing that. Oh, don't do that. Holy crap, that's a giant. I don't know where I'm gonna pull him up at. That thing pulled hard, bro. Oh my gosh. Never hooked one of these before. I've never caught a flathead before, guys. I do not want to lose this fish. And it's, oh my gosh. No! No!